All right, so we just picked up this Subaru Sambar from the port. Now it's time to do the first oil change. But before we do the oil change, we're gonna drop about 4 ounces of seafoam into the engine, let it run for about 15 minutes, and then we'll take the oil out. So let's go ahead and get started. The oil in it actually looks pretty good from this dipstick, but since we don't know the history, we're gonna go ahead and change it. So let's take the lid off here. This is a 16-ounce bottle, so we're gonna put about a quarter of this. Right in there. There we go. Put it back and let's run it. Now we'll let it run for about 15 minutes. All right, it's been about 15 minutes, so we backed it up onto our stands right here. Let's take the oil cap off. A little warm, so be careful. And also, the drain plug is on the front side of the engine, right there. And I believe it's a 14. Yeah, it's a 14 millimeter. So we'll go ahead and take that out and drain the oil. Okay, so here we're on the back side of the engine. If you look under here, there's your oil filter. So let's go ahead and take it off and get the rest of this drained, and then it'll be done. Okay, so I don't have any room to turn this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, this is a 10 millimeter. It holds this cover on. And I got this adapter. I use this for some other cars. And we're gonna try to go in through the side right here. So let's try that. Okay, so we still don't have quite enough room to get in there because of the tire. So let's go ahead and take the tire off. These are 19 millimeter. I have a jack supporting. And so let's just go ahead and take the wheel off. Okay, now that we have the wheel off, I think we might be able to sneak it in there. Just kind of bend this back a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so here's the old oil filter, and then here's the new one. Here's the part number HP 1008, and we're just gonna throw this one back on, fill it up with the oil, and party. Okay, we got the drain plug back on. We got our 10 millimeter bolt back in that's holding the shield, and this is the part number for the adapter. You can get these at Walmart. If you have like a oil filter wrench, it might even be easier than this, but this is what I use, and this worked with if you take the tire off, and it's pretty simple to do, and this thing doesn't weigh but about 10 pounds, so pretty light. Okay, the only thing left to do is to fill it up with the oil. I think it's about 3 quarts, but we'll put 3 quarts in and then check the level and then add more if we need to. This is the type that I'm using. My truck only has about 30,000 kilometers on it, but it is almost 30 years old. All right, 3 quarts was all that was needed, so now we have a happy little Sambar. Let's take it for a test drive. Man, it runs so quiet. Let's see if we can make it through this ditch. go. There you have it. I showed you all the things you need to change your oil on your sandbar. I'm sure there's an easier way, but that's the way that I just kind of figured it out for myself. Hope that helped somebody. Stay tuned. There's a lot more videos on this thing coming. Stay tuned. See you later.